So,
I just used the mean, I misunderstood.
yes,
Okay.
so I asked when I first came in. So if the answer's no, like going to that one flow chart thing that we had us using, yes?
Yes, yes.
So if we, for our indicates, we got a no for that, then we just use.
I wish I was a
original
student
meaning.
so I could get some.
Why?
Why?
To be a student
Okay, so that's what
again.
I did.
Oh.
And
I,
we know I
Wow.
always
Should have
bring
the
you
meaning.
some.
No, we don't.
Oh,
We
you
have
brought me
some,
some
so we use
again?
the body
Oh,
part.
great.
right, so that's what I did, but I didn't realize we still had to do the whole key process.
I'm sorry, Kayla, there's gonna be some traction, you see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You might have outsmarted us.
That's awesome.
I love
Isn't that
you.
awesome?
Thank you. You're wonderful. Oh God, can I hug
This
you?
This is really all I've had in some rice chips. Rice chips and this and yogurt today.
I know, well, this will be a very nutritious supplement.
I started the 25th. I got a
Wow, you
It's
beat out the
not.
competition, you can't.
No, I
have
don't
that.
have the one I wanted, but I'm still
You
getting
made
promoted
this,
and
this is so
transferred.
funny.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
seriously gonna put
Wow.
Where will this
welcome.
go? Can this go in my car?
Yes.
My husband will kill me if
I
I put yet
love
another
it.
sticker on my car. I have 3.
I'm gonna save it until I move back to the States and I'm gonna put it on my.
It's an in joke.
That's funny, I love it.
I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but I'm not allowed to put it on my car. I already have 3. My husband will kill me.
I figured if I made a sticker, you guys could keep it like as is or use it or whatever, so.
I know, that's why I was like,
I don't want it there.
I'm literally
Because
trying to think of where to put it too. I'm like, this is gonna go somewhere. I might just stick it in the binder, like, for every math class I ever take, just.
I'm gonna wear mine on my forehead. What is it, laminated even?
No, it's a sticker.
Oh, it's a sticky.
So you peel off the back and then put it, the sticky part is on the back,
Well, why
so.
don't you include directions? How's the person supposed to know that?
Okay.
Huh?
I can.
I didn't
No,
include
no,
directions.
I'll get there.
I ran out of time, I'm
I'll
sorry.
get there. I can do this. I
You
can
survived
do
was
it.
gonna give you
66
directions.
anything.
Exactly.
I'll figure it out.
I ran out of time.
Give me some time.
Instructions.
I may not be as fast as other people, but
I
Okay.
just a
I'm
lot.
totally eating this now.
Where's Casey? We'll
Right.
get there. That's
I'm
all
not
me and her
so
kept
sure.
saying yesterday, we'll get there.
I feel like I
I'm
have
gonna
a
go with-
pass. I have to be honest.
Oh, I didn't know.
You made tiny donuts. I love you.
These are so good.
I'm so excited.
I,
Mmm.
It's a good class, guys.
So wait,
Excited.
can you teach me how to cook?
Yes?
she uses just the right amount
You
of
should do
sugar, a
cooking
lot.
classes. Or baking classes.
Because these are amazing, and I'm not sharing with my husband. He's not getting one today.
Not today.
Hi, Freddie. There you go.
Hmm?
It's you, right? You did that, no? What?
It was me, Freddie.
Oh, it's so
Me.
good. Oh, they're so good.
Wendy
Yum,
used to
yum,
always
yum.
bring stuff, bake stuff and bring it to our class.
This is amazing.
When I would bring in crock pots full of chili on shift, everyone loved and hated me. Because then everyone had gas because I put so much garlic and onion in
But
it.
it tastes good though.
Yes. So the wash floor smelled terrible, but everyone was full and
I
happy.
mean, we got the, baking shift got to get the leftovers when we were doing the changeover if there was any food left.
There normally wasn't.
So 5 minutes and our last class.
Mm-hmm.
How come I'm the only one crying?
Are you on crying?
So,
No, crying.
potlucks on the weekends at work.
I'm gonna cry, but it's your
Might bring
joy, I
food.
promise.
Miss Deb, the shoemaker.
Oh yeah, she's good. She always baking stuff.
I realized I didn't give you Dana.
I used to like when she would
Okay,
get on
this is a
the
statement
intercom
So,
It's mine now.
it is.
and make her announcements over the intercom.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have the others here.
Hmm.
I'm so sad I'm already on the second.
I know, all I was thinking was I need to ask her for more, cause two's not enough.
Oh, how crude. Oh, how crude.
I'm sorry.
That's low.
We need to meet up.
No,
that's
that's
low.
not
That's a
low.
compliment to
That's
a
like,
girl.
I want to eat a
That's
whole
nothing.
plate full and I don't like sweets.
That's my,
I love sweets though, so,
Mine.
but it's definitely.
husband and he wasn't one, you know? And so, they always give me a hard time because they always say that I don't make them an athletic member, an athletic member. And then my husband asked, I was getting ready to go out
It's a
the door, and he's
teenage
like, oh, are they
boy.
ready? And he ate one, he's like, oh, you're not gonna miss this one. And he's like, why did you let me start this? I was like, how many have you eaten?
My kids go crazy if I try to walk out the house with the stuff in my hands, they're like, what are you doing? So most of the time I don't get to bake stuff for anybody else. It's really good.
Hush.
Final day!
Hush.
Woo!
Oh, you're
That was awesome.
Cute. Stop. I've never been famous before.
The 7 people in this classroom, including you.
Thanks. Can I put this on my car? Yes.
I definitely am, I'm not kidding.
It's
We're going
everybody's
here. You don't
business.
have to, that's not like what you have to do with it, but it will go on your car. It's definitely going on my car.
Wait a minute, the glue's on the back, so the glue has to be in the front then. So,
No.
Oh, I got it figured out. Yeah, I knew I could do it.
Okay, so very carefully peel off the white part, line it up where you want it on your card, then use like a credit card and flatten it all out, get all the
Yeah.
air bubbles off, and then.
That shit doesn't bother me. Oh, that crap doesn't bother me
That's fine.
Hey, she hasn't done it in like 6 weeks, leave her alone.
Hush, it's just what did she did it last class.
No, I didn't.
You don't even know.
How's
when
somebody
you're doing it.
else? I don't even remember what I say.
I know that.
Yeah, I
Play the
know.
video.
Please excuse me. No, I didn't fart.
If you did, you'd have to say safety.
Safety?
Yeah, it's a running gag.
I'm nervous about it.
Oh, 27's in there.
So 2 minutes and, I
Freaking out a little bit.
start, you got your napkin, she gave you the napkin, right?
Yep. But I don't wanna
She
waste,
knows you, yeah.
I don't wanna waste the good part.
I'm not gonna use my napkin, I'm gonna try to save.
Save that for when it's souvenir.
So you have 2 signs now, have Tony made you.
Yeah, but she made these for everybody else too.
Yes, well,
Just
one's
mine.
just for you.
Yeah, I know that.
How would you know?
I'm content.
The new one ends up being, or the, wait, why hat ends up being.
I didn't have time to fix the crooked sign, so.
I like it better this way, it's personalized.
So, right?
And I'm gonna use it extensively in Math 103, I've already been using it there.
For the beginning statistics, I'm not
But
sure.
that's prediction value
Overlap.
of y is y hat value,
I'm
is
doing
the
it.
mean of the y value.
Okay, go ahead.
So weird, I was going, yeah, 'cause I was going.
Afraid I'm gonna stab you in the back of the head or something?
I don't know.
Well, some students wait till the middle of the test to do that.
Ugh.
Boy, they get looks.
You might get a dirty look, but that's not it.
So 30 seconds. Start up. All present and accounted for. Okay, I'd like to start our last class, please. Thank you very much, you've been an outstanding and splendid class. Not easy to forget. So before we start tonight's business, are there any comments, suggestions, remarks? Steph, any chance, you got a chance to do the eval?
I will,
Okay, you got an eval.
tonight, as soon as I get.
As soon as you decide how hard the test was.
I have enjoyed this, I have enjoyed this class more than people told me I would, although
Well, that was easy to do, though.
it was easy with these girls, I'm sure.
It has a reputation.
And Freddie.
And Fred,
It has
Freddie's not a girl. You have to.
sorry.
Okay, so we will commence to begin.
I need one that says, don't assume, but did you just assume my gender? Please.
Okay, so for the last time, let's open textbooks to page 549. Notation. So Steph, what does R represent?
549.
549, number 1.
Our, represents the linear correlation coefficient for the sample data.
Excellent. And rho represents?
0. Are you talking about P?
No, it's applied to, it's set to 0, but it doesn't have to stay there.
Okay.
We don't really use rho, but you should know what it is.
Okay.
It's exactly the same as R, only it's in the population and not the sample.
Okay.
So it's the,
Oh.
it's the amount of regression that's in the entire population.
Okay.
And without doing any research or calculation, estimate the value of R for this problem, and your estimation was?
0.
Good. And for that, you're doing so great. Step number 2. What's the meant by the statement that correlation does not imply causality?
We'll see if this works. So just because there is a correlation between two variables does not prove that one causes the other.
True. True. It's a much more difficult thing to do. Casey, number 3, why does that indicate that changes in concentration cause changes in global temperature? Yes or no?
No,
Why not?
because correlation does not imply causality.
Perfect, spot on. Okay, and number 4, Tony, please. Does the value of R indicate that the program is effective in reducing weight?
Yes, because it is about the approximately 39% required.
Perfect answer. We have nothing but gold so far. So now we get to throw some garbage away. So Kaylee, is there sufficient evidence to support the claim that there is a linear correlation between the height? Do we get a yes or a no?
I said yes because 0.758 is higher than 0.250 and 0.32.
All in favor?
Okay.
Okay, right. Now, the instructions are to assume alpha is 0.05, so 1 column is enough. Freddie, 6, please.
You can skip me on that, but you can give me on the next one.
Okay, so 6, Hannah, please.
6 is no, because, .693 is less than .707.
Okay, you guys are catching on to this. Okay, 7, Freddie.
No value of .202 is less than critical value of .312.
All in favor? So people really understand how to do that. And 8, please, Steph, back to you. Can you tell us about 8?
The answer is no. The value of 0.360 for the sample size of 9 supermodels is less than 0.66.
Okay, so now it's whiteboard time. So 15, 16, 18, and 23, 27, and Freddie, choose your problem from amongst those. 15, okay, we can start, sorry?
Oh, 15, I think.
Okay, 15 is duplicated. 15, 16, 18, 23, 27, and 15. So let's out the whiteboards for the last time. I don't see how you guys can be so emotionless.
I just think I like how you're telling me for the last time and not everything, to try to get us.
Everybody needs your help again.
So remember, this is pay your dues time. You've got to do all those columns and all that calculation without error.
Yesterday, I don't know, it's like, we'll get there, right?
No, don't erase this stuff because you're going to use the same stuff when we go to the next section, which will be our last section.
Yeah. No. foil.
Do you want the number?
You had 16?
Yeah,
No, it's okay, it's okay.
no, I did it. I didn't fix my
Nobody said you didn't, I don't know what you
calculation.
said.
No, I got the means, I just don't have all this crap
Oh.
corrected.
Like
Like, corrected. Oh, sorry, I don't have this stuff corrected, that's all.
Let's see how we can do this. That work?
Yep.
Good.
It's like the one time I come with it all stapled.
I know, that's what I did too. I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, I can staple it now.
Overachievers. Just kidding.
Just
Just trying. Kidding, not kidding.
Try not to forget anything.
Why are there so many comments?
That was me yesterday.
Freaking hand
So there won't be any new material after the test.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice.
Are you sure you don't want to teach us anything for fun?
Well, since you really want it.
No, oh no.
Like your jokes?
Yeah.
Can you teach us your jokes?
My arm.
Yeah, I know, I can easily,
Just think we get to redo these in about
I think.
30 minutes.
Thanks,
Then
Stephanie.
we'll have to
I'm just
do-
kidding.
We'll have to do calculations all over again for the test.
I used to be able to go down enough easily, I can still go down.
Wow.
That was not quiet.
I don't think the camera picked it up. Let me check.
Always ready for it.
I don't think I can do that one. Where's it? There it is.
Does someone have oranges? Smells very citrusy.
Okay.
I like some ginger thing. And I was drinking.
Hopefully my
Ginger
calculator
tea.
wasn't failing me.
Oh, no.
Decided to be obnoxious in the middle of it. I have two with me.
Does it?
Yes,
Yeah.
backups.
That sounds delicious.
This pretty good.
acting right again. It is 15 years old, so.
Oh, what?
My husband got that when he was in middle school.
How can any calculator last
He's
15 years?
28 now.
Maybe he didn't use it for a long time. Wait a minute, he was in middle school at age 13, I guess so. That's middle school.
28 now. 15, 16 years old, I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, that color's not too widespread these days.
No. No, it's
Very
not.
distinctive. Don't cry. Don't cry.
It's lime green, I love this calculator.
Of course you do, and it's never gonna stop working.
I hope not.
Never.
It's a TI, I hope not.
No, Dorothy.
It's the only thing we've ever done with
It's a
it.
TI. What's the number on it?
16 on that second page. should be
30X to.
The original.
Your property?
Yeah.
And it hasn't
No, it's
changed
not,
that much.
it's not the original, it's the Solex.
No, it's
The
just
second
what I
The fancy
It
one.
has a battery in it though, doesn't it? Yeah.
The battery died
I didn't-
last year when I was
So
taking
it still
classes.
runs solar?
Yeah, it got really weak though, I don't think this, no, this is the
That was
non-solar one, never mind.
Yeah.
Wait, are
It
we
is
just
the
gonna,
solar
okay,
one.
I got it.
Wait, I got
We
that.
had a battery died, so did I still got another battery replacement? Buttons
So
are
how
sticky,
come I-
what's on there?
16 on my other page, didn't turn out right.
And then
Man.
just got buried. I don't know about another one.
So what did you use for it?
I
Did
don't
you
like-
actually calculate it with
It's harder,
X?
it's a lot harder to use.
There was 16 on the other page.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
What did
people
you use for
comparing
X?
results, that's
72.
good.
Okay.
Okay, so if we came up with no, do you remember that flow chart? If
So
we came
some
up with
people are
no
working
for
from the
R,
homework,
we
some
just
people
use
working from
y
the
hat
textbook, it's all good.
of this. Instead of the number they gave us in the formula.
So like on the first, so when number 16
So
is
when we did it-
no.
Yeah.
Okay, we were supposed to have legalese on this?
Yep. Mean of what? Mean
Yes.
Of the original, where's that flow chart?
Of
I have
X?
it down, but of the
Okay.
That's what we're finding, right? Is
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Page 44.
So
it's been a rough week.
So, no regression
Yep.
equation is not the mom, so then we don't do the regression equation. And use y as the mean of the y values.
You use that in place of that X.
So, yeah, that's why we do it here, so. I was gonna use 100 there, but that's not, so you said you can't use that. Using the number, right, so this is, we're using 1 to 1, but y hat is the mean of the original.
Oh, so you don't have to calculate it at all?
No, you just use the.
Well, you have to calculate the mean, I guess, technically.
You have to do the mean, but we already have that, right, so we have the, you know, the total which is divided by n.
Oh.
So all the ones that we answer no for, we just do that. If we answer yes, then we,
Then we
do
do
the-
the calculating.
yeah, the B one.
You have to calculate the equation anyway, that's in the instructions.
Yeah.
So even if you have a no, you have to calculate the equation.
The B one.
But that's in the next section, I don't think you do it here yet.
Yeah, okay, so we're still calculating, even though it's gonna be a crazy number?
I still have to read.
You can combine
He just
these
meant
if
B
you
zero
want,
and B one.
Because
Still
you're
have to
gonna get the
calculate.
same problem number in the
Didn't
next
actually work it
section.
out for homework.
It uses the same data,
Oh, okay,
so you can just keep going now if you want to.
I'm just.
okay, so,
So do the next one.
Yeah, it's the same problem number. Follow one.
Super misunderstood reading.
So.
That's why we do this.
you're good so far.
So this is gonna be in right, once we get all that. So X, Y.
I would switch your X and Y though.
Huh?
You have your, I don't know if it actually matters, but I would switch your X and Y, just the, like, make this X and make this Y.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't,
That's what I would
I couldn't
suggest.
tell which. to switch these. You know, he's gonna have to get switched too.
Yes. We're just switching.
Oh, shit.
You good, Stephanie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, I didn't just do
Really
that.
this big?
Did you put in the wrong button?
So yes.
Did you do number 23?
I
That's
just wrote
fine.
down this part for 16 instead of writing down for 18 when I
Just
put-
change the
Oh, okay.
problem number.
Holy crud.
No, she only did one part run.
So this is the only problem?
Yeah, that's the only thing
Okay.
I messed up. I just, I wrote it down for the wrong. Stupid. Can you just look on my paper?
Ready to erase.
Huh?
Just leave the number there, go to another space. Let somebody with 18 compare to it.
It's right next.
Good stuff, yeah.
Look at 16.
I'm interested in 16 because just looking at the data, I predict a no. What did come out for 16?
A no?
It's a no.
A no, it looks like a no.
Yeah, it was a definite no.
Yes,
It
it's a
was a
no.
lot lower.
Okay, so I need to see this 16.
Well, that's the numbers. For 16.
Oh, I see what I see.
I wrote the right stuff for 18 up there.
I got
And then
you.
here, and
So
then craziness.
We did 18 together last night, didn't we?
No, I think I had to leave and then
Oh, you
I
left it
I
15.
messaged you guys and asked
Oh,
you
you
if you
did.
got the same sums. And you guys said, yeah, you had the same
Yeah,
sums.
I'm doing this.
So,
Where are you doing this? Oh, I wanna. Yeah, he said to go ahead and do that one.
I took the whole board.
I wanna see.
So are we really sure we get confirmations now?
This is the first.
So it's 27.
Oh,
Yes. How to do that?
Yeah, cause we got, I remember this one. You were like, did you guys get .444? Yes. So the answer's still no.
I feel like I forgot what you told me, Stephanie.
So,
So when
we do,
it's
you
a
just,
no,
when it's a no, like, you can, if you still want, I think he said he still wants you to do B1 and B0.
yes.
But as far as doing the white hat calculation, you can't use the white hat calculation if you say no. You have to just use the mean
So there isn't,
of the y.
so it's just y hat, or
Y hat
bar,
equals-
whatever equals. Okay, okay. So I don't put it into anywhere in the formula. So I
No.
still do the formula even though
No,
it's not right. Or
Because
it's
the
gonna be
formula
used.
is to give us
These are being
p hat,
multiplied
or y hat, I'm sorry. The
Yeah.
formula is to give us y hat. But if the answer is no
Yes.
for r, then we use the mean of the sample then,
Okay,
of the y. Got it?
okay, yes.
Okay, yes, yes.
So in the end, my answers weren't right, I just missed it,
So-
trying to do it.
Where?
Your and is your file.
I used the,
So you
yeah,
have the
that's
file.
right.
He
That's
was
just
a
as
no,
far as-
so
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you didn't do B0 and B1.
No.
Okay, you have to do that, so that's instructions here, unfortunately.
And it's fun, right?
Yeah, it's valid,
sorry,
just
sorry,
for
sorry.
taxes.
Yep.
It's all up in the
So now he wants us to do
It's not me, it's the instructions, I would never
Yeah,
put that on you.
That just means you.
you totally would.
It's only have to be 0, cause after you told me that I didn't calculate I'll be 1.
What is your, oh, never mind, found it, sorry. I was looking for your answer. I see it was in the bottom, 'cause I was like,
Yeah, I have a hot mess over
no,
here,
you're
sorry.
fine, I see it. You're good. I got the same thing. I was just wondering where it went.
Yeah,
Cause I thought this was part of this second.
Oh, yeah, I ran out of,
I'm sorry. Okay, you're fine.
Too much freaking.
I admire everybody's patience, it was a lot of work to do in 48 hours.
This number really that
Yes,
big?
yes it was, Sue.
15?
It only took me and Kaylee and Stephanie 5 hours.
Yeah. Only.
And that was after I had already done some.
Let's go.
I had already done some too.
I was working, I couldn't join you. I wish I could have.
I only got to go for
It
a little,
was so long.
I only got to go for a little because my son had piano lessons.
I just have a round.
And
I think, but so that's fine. It might be me though.
it's probably me,
So
because I
this-
didn't
is
carry,
this
I
right
didn't
so
keep all
far?
the numbers, see how I
Oh,
rounded?
that's what it was, okay. Yeah, so it's the closest, but probably just
Yeah,
rounding.
I should have, I'm sorry.
Is that right so far? Did you get a negative for the top number? 15?
On 15, I didn't get a negative.
Where's your X bar? Cause it's 5 times the sum of X, Y, so it'd be 5 times this number. And then minus your sum of X.
5 times this.
And then minus
do you
your
have these numbers? So I
sum
can
of X, so 455.
be 1.
And then that's times by your sum of Y, which is
Okay,
16.
7.
And then you're over
Time consuming, but not good.
X
No,
squared,
exactly,
which is
exactly.
that number.
Oh, don't say that too loudly,
Cause that's
because
where
they're in conflict.
it's the sum of
Here?
X squared, yeah, so it's 5
It
times the
is
sum of X squared.
Time consuming, and if you
Your
don't
sum
do
of
it
X
right,
squared
you
is
get
right
these super messed up answers,
Oh,
even
Judah,
one.
What?
don't
I
you
did
just
double work.
let up for the slightest moment, break your concentration, and it's gone.
Oh wait, no,
Or
no,
if you
that one's
calculate
right.
button stick.
Oh,
That
is
one's
that?
probably right. If that was this number squared, that was right. And then that's actually, that's squared.
So I have to square this out?
Yes, you square that number.
Oh, so I need to erase this.
Well, you can
Square
leave
it
it,
first.
My calculator hates
well, no, you
me.
can leave it like that as long as you put squared on
I'm
it,
having a calculator running party when I
to show that
am
you
done
need
with
to
this class.
square it. So yeah, so that's that one.
I have 2 calculators with me today.
But you can leave it just that number with the square beside it.
I'll be nice, I'll
So
be
it
fine being
makes
nice.
sense to where it's
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
This
I
is
have 2 calculators with me today, I got it to work
5
for me, it was
times
just the
or
one problem I
sum
didn't
of
wanna
X,
work on,
Okay.
and I could break it down and make
Squared.
it work that way.
So
So square
that's-
this
There
out.
you go, you can borrow my
Like,
husband's
like,
calculator.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's-
squared that one already.
Thank you.
No, that, yeah.
Yeah,
Borrow my
I
husband's
did-
calculator for the class.
Let me see,
I
hold
did
on.
I did the problem, because I asked, somebody clearly ended up sending it to me, but I asked for the
You got
numbers,
this
because I was
wrong.
like, sure,
This
my
is
math
sum of
is
Y
right somewhere.
squared.
You
So
know,
that's this one.
This can't be right. Every single thing I
So
wrote down
this
was
is
exactly
not-
the same
it's
as
not
hers, and
this.
then the number I was getting on
The
my
only
sum
thing
of
with that
Y
calculator,
So
like,
square this number.
for
No,
this
it's
part,
just
it doesn't
that,
wanna break
'cause
up the
it's
square
already
ones,
there.
and I don't know how to make it do it.
Okay, that's
So
okay, I'll do it all later,
that's-
Cecilia,
Yep,
I'm,
there
that's
you go.
what I'm used to doing it anyway, so.
436.
Yeah, there you go.
Was 16 yes?
Yes. But that was my one problem with trying to use
Then
it.
it's
Keep it
times
simple.
The sign buttons are
by
just, so I just,
the sum of
First.
Y
I'm used to that one.
squared.
In the first section.
In the first section.
Okay, yeah.
There you
So
go.
let's see
Don't
if
fail
we
your
get
test.
consensus
So the
on
sum
this
of
problem.
Y, so 816
So
squared.
let's check for agreement.
Okay, so just, I can go ahead and do that now.
Okay,
Nobody's checked Hannah's stuff yet.
Okay.
yes, I checked,
Tony did, and then I handed her my calculator.
I checked, yep. And I checked over here already,
Yeah, I'm
And
good.
then you put that in, yeah.
except I haven't gotten here, so.
Make sure I do this right.
And make sure you square both of these separately. So you do this one separate and then this one.
So do
separate.
resolve any discrepancies,
And then,
because we don't know what the right answers are.
You can see I erased 9,
So you
6,
guys
5.
are
What's the
totally
answer I got when I put this in
determined.
the calculator?
Your calculator is not okay.
I
Same
thought
as-
since
it's
it was a
like the
no, we couldn't plug it in, so we just use the mean of y.
Yeah, but he said he still or
He
I
still
guess
wants
the
to
book
do
says
B-
it
zero
still
and
wants us
B1.
to do it.
Just do the top part first.
I'll do
I
the
think it's
top
just to
part
make sure
first.
you're
Yeah, you're gonna wanna do it all separate, 'cause he's
Okay,
gonna
so
give
I
you
thought it was
That's
just
like we
the
still have to do it.
So just do the top part first.
So you said that's what the
And
I'll
you're
do
gonna
both.
do
Yeah, that's
your
fine.
parentheses
I would
too.
say.
Yep.
But your
Yep.
y hat
So-
would be the mean of
Of
original.
y, of the
No,
original
no, no,
y.
so it's
right.
gonna be,
Which,
All y
So
hats,
five.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
and then
of the
parentheses.
y.
and
Which I got a
So five
72.265.
parentheses, just like the formula has, it.
Okay.
So five parentheses, then
Right.
this number,
What?
Okay, so
3, 5, and then
he
Correct.
still wants us to do
Parentheses.
B zero
And then
and B one,
minus.
like to
And
actually
then
have that
yeah.
calculated out.
parentheses,
But
and then
See,
455.
for y hat, on the ones that we've
Parentheses.
answered on the first section, we answered no.
No, the other one, you gotta close
For
that
y
one.
hat on,
And then another
second,
parentheses for
number 16.
816,
we just use the mean of the original.
and then hit it.
Right, so instead of it's 71, it's the mean, the y hat ends up still being ends up being 72.
Go ahead and write
So
that one, let me
72
see
is
if I
not
missed it.
75.
Yeah, because you couldn't actually use it because it was a
Instead of
no.
71.
You just did the calculations.
Oh, no, no, not right here, this was, they're saying y hat, not x.
Not x.
I have no idea. So you do the calculation still, but that's technically not the answer is technically.
72 because you just used the mean of y since the answer was no.
Okay.
This is just to make sure we know how to do it.
Hold on, wait a minute, it's 3.
My grade is going down.
I think we're saying,
I know,
we're
right.
saying
This
we're
is 370, not 35.
Tony, if we both get A's,
I was
we
gonna-
really do need to
Yeah,
go
you
like
still-
have.
I was gonna make the
Beer or
announcement
something.
that,
Try that and see if that
it's
is
going down
okay.
for my grade today.
Okay, so
Okay,
around
on
the
Long
six.
Island?
Once you get 100.
Freddie, you good?
The what?
He's still working.
Around the
Long Island.
So when you go to
yeah.
your calculator, make sure you take the battery out.
You got
Tends to be
Francois, you
lithium and it's
got,
kind of explosive.
74937.
Better. Then I know that it's, I'm not gonna actually burn it, I'm gonna probably step on it.
74937.
And throw it against the wall.
I have a sledgehammer
I'm
you
not
can
much of a
borrow.
burner.
Burner. Yeah, you're not a pyro. I have a sledgehammer you can borrow.
Yeah, it's
Number 23.
I honestly, I'm.
Just again, take the
Okay,
battery
so
out.
nobody
That
mess
thing's
with
explosive.
Hannah, like
Yeah.
ever.
3405.
Wait, what?
Nobody mess with you.
Be nice, Casey.
I am being nice. That's what I'm saying.
And then underneath,
Be
you're
nice
gonna
to
do these
Hannah.
separate, so you're
I
gonna
don't
do
have a good
square
place
root
to
of
hide a
5
body, it's
times
okay.
this. Get that answer, put that parentheses down here, and then do the square root
See,
of
before I
this
would have just
one.
thrown my cat at people.
Do a different parentheses.
What did y'all get for y hat for 18?
It was outside the scope of the
Oh,
data,
I'm just.
but I used the mean anyway,
You
and it
can
was
try like that,
one
but I know when I was doing it, mine, it was
34.7,
giving me a
142.85. It was too far outside the scope of the data. At least I thought it was.
For 18, when I did the, I didn't know about the bar, Y bar thing, but I got that same thing, 12.445, I guess.
I did not. But again, that was the one my calculator screwed up on, so.
How did,
So then
I'm not
after
too worried
that,
about it.
Gosh, what's wrong?
did I?
You're
no,
absolutely
no,
right
no,
about
no,
18
thank
is
you.
outside the
I
scope
told
of the
you.
data.
So then you'll do
Oh,
that
okay.
one
Oh, I was telling
parentheses.
Haley, I didn't,
Make sure everybody knows
I
that.
think it's.
Hey guys, 18 was outside the scope of the data. You could use the mean, but it's outside the scope of the data.
You have to use the mean because of that.
Yes, sorry.
You can't use the regression equation for 18,
Okay.
because 87,000 is quite a distance outside the scope of the data.
Square feet compared to the lowest number
That's why
of
she's-
square
she's a
feet,
little
which
rounded
was 140,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So it's less than half the size. So it is super far outside the scope of the data.
Yes.
What's
your
Even
X?
though it was a yes.
I didn't do it. It's a no. It's not gonna work. So I just used the mean.
It's like an A.
Okay.
So I didn't do it. That is just the mean of y.
So it's
That's
again-
why I had, because the
But
answer
we were
was no.
supposed to do it.
No, you're supposed to find the B0 and B1.
Was it supposed to be a
Still
point?
find B0,
Point.
find B1, stop, because it's a no, and just use the mean of y.
Got it. Aye.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not a point.
I skipped this portion, so don't feel bad, so I just have to do it all right now.
5,
None of that is on my homework.
parentheses,
You-
1,
You still did it all right.
Yeah, you did,
It's just y hat ends up being.
the mean of y.
Support
That
Casey,
is,
support
that
Casey.
parentheses.
Support Casey.
Emotionally support me. I'm breaking down.
Yeah, you got
You need
it.
a hug?
You're a
Well,
good person, Casey.
because I need a hug on the last section, okay? Because
But that's the
I'm
numbers you got
going
in there and
to-
your,
I'm gonna make pretty graphs to get extra
I did it
points.
squared, I didn't put.
I brought my
squares.
colored pencil.
Do I have my colors?
Because my answer's like your first time. I've done those problems a couple of different times, and I keep making the same mistakes because I keep
Totally putting purple.
switching the claim and.
We're reaching consensus
Yes.
Yeah.
after a lot of,
Let's get something done.
talking it over, that's very good.
Translation?
You guys learned a lot, and I
Same-
got
I
paid.
got 77.
Problem. Haley?
How many
That's what he said.
decimal points
Yeah,
would you
okay.
suggest to keep?
I would try
Well,
this
pardon me?
and just
How many
keep that
decimal
squared.
points would you
Just do
suggest to
816
keep?
squared. Try
Three?
that and
Alright,
see if it
cool.
makes a difference.
Better than 10.
Instead,
So-
cause, here, let me see. Cause that's the right, oh no, this is 6.
Okay,
Let's just leave
It's
C.
16
six.
squared is 66585.
Try that and see if that makes
Well, that might
And
be fair.
turn them around
If
halfway
it's
through.
27.
So,
You can type it into
all
color,
your
that's
problem,
right.
okay, think about
With the
it, since
parentheses.
all of our problems
Yeah.
are
Then it'll
no,
just,
and it doesn't give us
it's
new
better
problems on the
doing it
test.
that way.
Remember that your
Yeah.
y hat is actually the mean
Yeah,
of
that's why I was
y.
telling them I
No
should
mean.
just do that squared.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta square. Square root
See
it.
no evil.
It's,
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
might
I
be what
got,
it
is
is.
that the
No, not
one
50.
Like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Two.
I
know.
5, 8.
I can even try on my side slots. I was like, wait,
Oh man, I forgot to put my dots. I forgot to put my dots.
Sorry, try it. Here, let me see.
Well,
this.
Ooh,
Let
ooh,
me
I
see if
almost
it's
opened.
just
No,
a
you're good.
calculator.
I didn't finish my
I just wanna
spelling.
get
Oh,
this. I don't care if the numbers go off.
Maybe make sure I put up the
It
right.
was.
Completely off. I got
I mean-
77 point. You got like some kind of
It
thousand.
can be.
I don't know if it's,
Okay. Okay, you can have this forever.
cause I keep getting 77 on my calculator.
Thank you.
So I don't know if you,
It's all wrong, I didn't do well on this section, would you like my homework?
Yes,
if this is the number,
I will feel lighter
Even more
after
so.
this test.
if you just wanna write that down, I don't know, but I don't
And
know.
I'll
Just
stress until I
trying to
get
go
my
through the
grade.
steps here in the
Try to do
process.
it,
I didn't
then
see
try to
the
do
whole
it
picture.
with
I don't know which
816
I
squared.
didn't sleep for like a week.
Yeah, don't put this number, just put 816 squared.
So much baking happened in my
No, I'm
house.
saying here, like do the formula, but instead of this number, put in 816 squared.
Okay,
So,
I'll
yeah,
try it.
try that.
You
See
now
if
know
it
I
makes
know
a
how to do
difference.
yes, I do. Yes, on the chair, please. All right, so we will go over the,
16. And then do the squared thing.
verbal questions as opposed to calculation questions. So you might still wanna look at your homework or just answer them from memory,
There's something wrong with the calculator, that's
or
crazy.
verbal questions.
I forgot about that. Maybe I still want my homework.
See if I have my,
Can I see your, let me see your, no, your
All
actual
this.
problem.
it's the
So
same,
it's one-
it's just, I didn't do this. And you got this one right, that's.
You're wrong,
that's right.
Judge will be
You know how to
pretty.
do that?
Okay, so, nice work everybody on,
Not yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
reaching consensus on some lengthy problem.
So we say no,
So we'll go to page five
Plus the
sixty-seven.
number.
slow with this.
560.
It's like
Same as my age.
high it flies, and
Yep.
slow it goes.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, we can put the horses in the barn if somebody would. And go for the last time.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh.
All right, we reached you, we found the heart feeling. The 10-man does have a heart,
Probably.
Yes.
the lion has courage,
Freddy? Freddy?
and Dorothy is a sweet girl.
Freddy?
Oh,
You guys really are sexist, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I don't
That did, that
understand.
wasn't lost on me, I'll tell you that.
I don't
Hey, you know
understand.
what, we don't assume gender in this class.
All I said was Freddy. That's all I said.
Hush.
I don't.
Number one, please. A physician measures the weights and cholesterol levels of a random sample of people. We don't assume gender in here. The regression equation is y equals minus 116 plus 2.44x, where x represents weight in pounds. What does the symbol y hat represent, Tony?
Y hat equals the regression line partner for any x.
That's perfect. Good. What does the predicted value represent? What, Tony again?
The sum of residuals are the least.
It's X, the predictive variable.
Oh, we're still on number one, I'm sorry.
Yes,
567?
X.
yes. X. X is the predictive variable. And what is the response variable?
Y.
Y hat. But in some cases, it turns out to be Y mean,
Yes.
because Y hat, you can't use the regression line. Number two, in what sense is the regression line the best fit, Casey?
It is the line that is closest to all points.
Right, it's closest to all points. That says it well enough for here. Correlation and slope skip notation. So Hannah, the difference between B and beta is?
Sample versus population.
Okay,
Sorry, y hat is the sample, y is the population.
and which does B go with? And which does beta go with? Beta is the population.
Yes.
So that's good enough. Now we come to number 6, and find the best predicted height. So, did we put this on the board last time?
We went over this in class.
We went over this one.
Okay, and 6, Freddie, your answer is, the best predicted height is number 6.
Skip me on that one.
Okay, volunteer, thanks Kaylee. The best predicted height is,
63.906.
and were you able to use the regression equation, or did you have to go to the mean? Or did you bother to decide? Well, you always have to decide. So now let's look at the chart. We have a linear coefficient 0.693 for a sample of 8. Is it a yes or a no?
So no.
It's a no. So you can't use the equation. You can't use the equation. You have to use the mean. So what's the answer to the problem? 63.3, not from the equation, but from the mean. Tony's checking it twice.
I'm just making sure I understand.
Yeah, okay, this is fundamental, so let's make sure, give you the time, make sure you do understand. Cool, it's cool? Yes, you look at the table, you get a no, so you can't use the regression equation, you have to use the mean. So I'd like to turn the page to 568. Now, near the bottom of the page are some blue instructions. From my eavesdropping upon the whiteboard work, could everybody please read these instructions? I realize it's the appropriate time to read the instructions because you've already solved the problem, so let's go ahead and read the instructions. Now smile if this is the first time you read the instructions.
I'm only laughing because it's fun.
So what does it tell you to do first? In each case, do what?
Find the regression.
Find the regression. First thing you do is find the regression equation. Then you decide whether you can use it or not. How do you decide whether you can use it or not? Is you use this flow chart, which will be passed out to you at test time. So I'm going to preempt that and pass it out to you now. So this tells you whether you can use the regression equation. I think there's 2 there. No, there's 3. Or whether you have to use the mean. So let's everybody read it. Aye, come on. Just 10 more minutes. Fingers. Aye, did it. Okay. So let's read it. This tells you a flow chart. It has a yes and a no.